Welcome to LATAM MedTech Insights. The Latin American medical technology landscape is evolving at an unprecedented pace. Today, we turn our focus to its largest market, Brazil. A major regulatory overhaul is underway, creating significant new opportunities for global manufacturers. Brazil's health regulatory agency, ANVISA, has implemented Resolution RDC 751/2022. This is a game-changing piece of legislation for medical devices. It replaces the old four-tiered classification system with one that is more closely aligned with the European Union's MDR. This harmonization is a critical development. It means that the structure of your technical dossiers prepared for EU CE marking can now be more easily adapted for Brazilian submissions. The previous system had two distinct pathways called Cadastro, for lower-risk devices, and Registro, for higher-risk ones. The new regulation consolidates these into a more streamlined notification and registration process. Let's consider a real-world scenario. Imagine a North American scale-up company that has a Class 2B cardiovascular device with a CE mark. Before RDC 751, entering Brazil meant a costly and time-consuming process of adapting their documentation to a completely different set of local requirements. This could add over a year to their market entry timeline. Today, under the new regulation, the pathway is much clearer. Their existing clinical data and technical files are largely sufficient. This significantly reduces both the time and the cost of entry, turning a former roadblock into a strategic advantage. This alignment simplifies the process for established products and also for novel technologies seeking their first entry into a major market. This trend is not isolated to medical devices. ANVISA has also introduced RDC 830/2023 for in vitro diagnostics, or IVDs, which came into force on June 1, 2024. This new rule aligns IVD regulations with the framework established for medical devices. It brings a new risk-based classification system and updated labeling requirements. For IVD manufacturers, this means the clock is ticking. They have a 365-day window to update their existing notifications to the new registration framework if the classification of their product has changed. While Brazil is leading this harmonization effort, other key LATAM markets like Mexico and Colombia are also taking steps to modernize their own regulatory frameworks. However, the region remains a complex patchwork of different standards. Navigating this requires deep local knowledge. Understanding the nuances of each country's implementation of these global standards is the key to successful market access across Latin America. For expert guidance on navigating these regulatory shifts and unlocking the potential of the LATAM market, feel free to email or visit Pure Global.